Hello everyone, our lesson today is lesson 1 in unit 4, which is basic definitions and concepts on the circle. If we have circle here, its name of the circle is circle M. Why? Because the center of the circle is M. If the center of the circle is N, so the circle here will be circle N. If the center of the circle is C, so the circle here will be circle C, and so on. So the circle is usually denoted by its center. Okay? We have some definitions. Before the definition here, M is the midpoint. So M here is the midpoint of BC. M is the midpoint of BC. What's the meaning of midpoint? AB equals MC. Okay. And we have name for MB and MC. It called radius. Two radii. Okay. What the meaning of the radius of the circle is line segment joins between the center of the circle and any point on the circle. Like MA is a radius. MC is a radius. MB is a radius. So the radius is line segment joins between the center of the circle and any point on the circle. As we said, we have here MA, MB, and MC. Okay. What about the chord? The chord of the circle is line segment joins between any 2 points on the circle. Line segment joins between any 2 points on the circle. Like here we have 2 points on the circle. So AC is called a chord. BA 2 points on the circle. So BA is also called a chord. So we have here AC and AB 2 chords. Okay. The third one, the diameter of the circle. Its line segment joins between any 2 points and passing through the center. We said before, line segment joins between two midpoints is called a chord. So then another definition of the diameter of the circle, it's a chord passing through the center of the circle. Okay, so we have two definitions of the diameter. Line segment joins between two midpoints on the circle and passing through the center, or chord passing through the center. Okay, like here we have BC. Line segment joins between two midpoints and passing through the center, which is BC. Okay, we have some notes. Here, the diameter of the circle is the longest chord of the circle. So here we have BC is greater than AB and also greater than AC. Okay, so BC here is greater than AB, longest chord in the circle. And its length is 2r. We studied before. Diameter equals 2r. What is r? R is the radius of the circle. Okay. The second one, any circle has infinite number of radii or infinite number of diameters. We have in any circle infinite number of radii and infinite number of the diameters. And all of them are equal in length. Okay? So all radii in the same circle are equal in length. And all diameters in the same circle are equal in length. Okay. We have here the circumference of the circle. What the meaning of the circumference of the circle is the length of the closed curve that represents the circle, okay, and equals 2 by r. So the circumference here is 2 by r. But we said before 2r is the diameter. So we get the circumference in another way with by d. Okay, what the meaning of pi is the approximated ratio, which is 22/7 or 3.14. Okay, the last one, the area of the circle equals pi r squared. Okay, we have position of the plane by the circle. First one, the set of points on the circle. What's the meaning of the set of points on the circle? The points which belongs on the circle. Like here we have A, D, and S. These points are on the circle. We have here A, S, and D. Okay. Second one, the points inside the circle, which are N, C, and K. The last one, the set of points outside the circle, like B and H. Okay? We have some examples. Find the value of x. Here we have a circle M. MB and MA are two radii. As we said before, any circle has infinite number of radii and all radii in the same circle are equal in length. So here we have MB equals MA. Okay? And this triangle MBA is isosceles triangle. Why? Because we have two sides equal in length. So we have the two base angles are equal. So measure of angle B equals measure of angle A. Okay? First, since we have MB equals MA, why? Two radii. Okay? So we get the triangle MBA is an isosceles triangle. So we get measure of angle B equals measure of angle A. Okay, since we have here measure of angle M equals 80 degree. And we said before the sum of the interior angles of any triangle is 180. So the measure of angle M plus measure of angle B plus measure of angle A is 180. So it's easy to get measure of angle B equals 180 minus 80 divided 2. It will be 50 degree. So here the value of x equals 50 degree. Let's take another one. Here also circle M. MB perpendicular to MB. Or measure of angle M is 90 degree. And the length of AB is 10 centimeter. Okay. Here also we have two radii are equal. MA equals MB. So first, since MA equals MB, don't forget to write the reason, two radii. So the triangle MAB is an isosceles triangle. Okay. So MB also is x centimeter. Okay. Here we have right angled triangle and we want to get the length of MA. Okay, we studied before Pythagoras theorem. So in the right angled triangle, MAB, since here AB is the hypotenuse, so AB power 2 equals the sum the sum of the squares of the other two sides. So AB squared equal MA squared plus MB squared. Okay, substitution. Here AB squared, which is 10 squared, 100, equals MAX power 2 plus X power 2. It's an equation. x power 2 plus x power 2 equals 2x power 2. So we have here 2x power 2 equals 100. Move 2 in the other side by divided, so x power 2 equals 100 divided 2, which is 50. Take the square root, positive or negative square root 50, which is positive or negative 5 root 2. Okay, refused the negative length because we talk about the length. So x here will be 5 root 2. Okay, we have another title, the axis of symmetry. We studied before what the meaning of axis of symmetry is: a straight line, perpendicular and bisector. Okay, what about the axis of symmetry of a circle? Is a straight line passing through the center of the circle. So the axis of symmetry is a straight line passing through the center of the circle. Like here, we have here axis of symmetry. Here we have also axis of symmetry. And here we have axis of symmetry. Another axis of symmetry. Here we have axis of symmetry. What did you notice here? The circle has infinite number of the axis of symmetry. So the number of axis of symmetry of the circle is infinite number. Okay? Any circle has infinite number of the axis of symmetry. Okay? We have here some important corollaries. Corollary number 1, the straight line passing through the center of the circle and the midpoint of the chord is perpendicular to this chord. So we have here passing through the center of the circle, midpoint, which is bisect, okay, is perpendicular. For example, here we have in this circle, we have here AB is a chord. Line segment joins between two points. Okay. C is the midpoint of AB. So here we have two conditions. First, we have AB is a chord of the circle M and C is the midpoint of AB. So we get here AB is perpendicular to MC. Okay. The second one, the straight line passing through the center of the circle and perpendicular is bisect the chord. As we said, bisect, it means midpoint. Okay, for example, here we have AB is a chord. MC perpendicular to AB. Then C here is the midpoint of AB. It means CA equals CB. The third one, the perpendicular bisector to any chord of a circle passing through the center of the circle. Here we have perpendicular bisect. Okay? It will be passing through the center. For example, here we have in this figure, AB is a chord, C is the midpoint of AB, and L is perpendicular to AB. So we get here M belongs to the L. So L here passing through the center M. Okay, so we have here three corollaries. First, we have passing through the center. Number 2, bisect, or we have midpoint. Number 3, perpendicular. In any example, he gives you two given, like passing through the center and bisect. So we get perpendicular. If we given you bisect and perpendicular, so it means passing through the center. And if passing through the center and perpendicular, it means we have midpoint or we have bisect. Okay? In part 2, we will solve more than examples. Okay? So, in part 2, we solve some examples. Thank you.